What's up, guys? It's Minereepers, and today I'm back with another episode of MineZ Dungeons. Today we're going to be attempting the brand new not water spire, Warped Ruins. It looks like a water spire. So basically, you already saw how I got in. You can replay that as many times as you need to. It's pretty simple to jump in. You start off by jumping down, and the first room is a platform moving parkour. So I'm going to hit this button, and then platforms are going to be moving. There's going to be 3 of them, and you just have to jump, walk across, wait for the right timing, and then jump all the way to the other side. Now, some helpful tips that I can give for this room is, first of all, don't do what I did there and wait until it's too late and have to do a 4-block jump. But second, the first platform and the back platform both touch the walls on the right side. So you know that you have that much room until it starts moving the other way, so you can be confident with that. The middle platform, however, doesn't go all the way until it touches the wall. It actually goes until 1 block before it, so you want to be careful for that, and there's also a gap in the middle of it, so just be careful. This second room is pretty self-explanatory. It's just you press the button, some parkour, like a parkour course spawns, and you just have to do it without messing up, pretty much. Each jump in this dungeon is fatal, so if you're not good at parkour, this might not be the dungeon for you. But me and Blueskies are very good at parkour. So now here's an optional room. There are actually 2 of these. There was one in the first room in the exact same place that there is this one. You have to turn around, shoot the button, and it TPs you to a room very similar like this one. They both have very similar jumps, the only difference being the first jump and the last jump, I'm pretty sure. And that's just because they are made differently. So this second room I think is more worth it because you can do the parkour, and once you make it to the other side, you're done with this one. But on the other one, you have to do the parkour one way, get the loot, and then do the parkour back in order to complete the room and like get back to where you were. So it's up to you. If you're feeling really confident, that's an easy 10 extra chests. But if you're not so confident, that might not be the way that you want to go. Now for this third room, it's a maze. It's a like teleporting floating island maze. Basically, on each chiseled stone piece, there are different buttons that you can press, and they'll TP you to different islands. I spent like 30 minutes in this room alone to like trying to figure out which way I was supposed to go. So I ended up mapping it out. So I'll put that up on screen right now. It's pretty hard to explain, but basically my map goes left to right. So when you spawn, the button on the left will be the number on the left, and the button on the right will be the number on the right, with the exception of the 7th one, which, because I didn't realize that there was a button behind me, so that 3rd button is the one that's standing behind you, which we'll get to in a second. Right now we're on island 6-2. The reason island 6-1 is blank is because there are currently no buttons attached to 6-1, but they do TPU places, so I'm not sure where they TPU exactly. But here we are on island 7, and this is the one that leads you to island 8. It's the one that stands behind you. So yeah, and in the end, the 8th island, you just have to go down to those steps, and there's an extra button, and it TPs you to the end where you have to make one final parkour jump. And now here we are at the boss room. The boss room is very difficult, especially if you are by yourself. But it is doable by yourself. I almost did it by myself. I was very close. But having a second person makes it 1,000 times easier. So I'm just gonna explain the way I did it in this video with Blueskies. Basically, I'm going to be jumping on this first platform. There's two sets of platforms. There's an outer ring and a middle ring. The middle ring moves clockwise, while the outer ring moves counterclockwise. So when the button is pressed, all the platforms move, and the middle platforms move double the speed as the outer platforms. So the inner platforms do 2 full circles, while the inner ones do 1 full circle. And basically what you're trying to do as the first person is to immediately jump on the first platform while it's moving, and then jump to the platform that is in the middle to the right of you, which is the one that I'm currently on. And as the second person, you are trying to get on the platform that is opposite to the one that I am currently on. That way, when the circuit finally stops, I will be standing right in front of the right entrance, and she will be standing in front of the left entrance. And so after that, you can easily shoot the buttons and get in. So once you get in, don't do what Blueskies just did and press the first button that you see, because that will restart the circuit. So what we had to do was wait until this circuit ended. So once the circuit is fully stopped and you guys are in each other's area, what you're going to want to do is go to this plate and drop an item on it. If you're doing it solo, then you're going to have to find a way to get on the opposite side of where you are currently in order to drop another item there. And you have to do both of those and get to the exit within 5 minutes. But if you are like me and Blue and have 2 people, you can each drop a plate at the same time. Then you only have 5 minutes to get to the exit, which is much, much easier. So I start the circuit, and this first platform doesn't move. So what you're going to want to do is jump onto this one. I was trying to time it. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it, but then I realized that I was, so I did it. And you're going to want to jump on the immediate right platform that's on the inner circle. This, once the circuit will end, gets you onto the exit area. Now, I don't know what the hell Blueskies did, but somehow she made it in such a way where these 2 platforms were meeting, so she could jump on with me. So that's what you're going to want to do as the second person. You're going to want to wait until that outer platform gets close enough, and then just jump on with person number 1. Now, right here, we could have jumped onto that platform to the left, and then got to the exit much quicker, but we wanted to play it safe, so we waited until the circle ended. So now that the platform has stopped, we basically just had to wait until that platform stopped, the outer one, and then we could just parkour across. So another thing, if you notice, Blueskies did shoot a zombie. If there are zombies that spawn in here, which there likely will be, you're going to want to shoot them so that they don't knock you off as soon as you jump in. But yeah, then you're finished with 15 dungeon chests. I don't know if they're dungeon outs or dungeon in, but still, 15 of them makes this dungeon extremely worth it. Especially if you know what you're doing and you have a friend. It's very quick and easy. It's just depends on how good you are at parkour, which I think I'm pretty decent at. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and walkthrough of MineZ Dungeons. Leave a like for me beating it? I don't know. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next video. See ya!